Hey everybody, I'm Doug.
I'm Chris.
Today we're going to talk about Biden and Harris, or Harris and Biden.
Depends on how it goes.
Yeah. Go ahead, Chris.
What brought this up to me is I was talking to a couple different people, and I was on MSN chat and CNN chat, and you would be amazed at the things people don't know. They have no idea. They're not voting for
They're
Biden
ignorant
or
on
Harris.
stuff.
Oh, all of it. They're not fighting for Biden or Harris. They don't even know they like them, and they don't know half the things about them. They're just voting against Trump. It wouldn't matter if it was a guy next door in the corner. They're going to vote against Trump. I mean, they don't know that, Biden was against integration and is on news reports saying he didn't want his kids to go to schools that looked like jungles. They didn't know that he was Senator Byrd's protege and trained by him, and Senator Byrd is a known member of the KKK, Democratic member of the KKK. They don't know, most of them don't even know about the 94 crime bill that Biden made to put more black people in jail, period.
Just a word. I don't understand. A lot of the black community likes Biden, likes the Democrats. I talked to a lady the other day, and she said she really didn't like Trump, but she wanted a Democrat in office.
People are very focused on but the Democrats aren't Democrats anymore.
No,
It's all them crazy whack job people.
the far left.
Oh, far.
But
people are going off the cliff.
She did. How would I put it?
What was it? AOC said yesterday that was it yesterday, the day before, that the leader of the Republican Party better be careful about going by the Constitution. Really? That's his job. That's what he's supposed to do.
He's supposed to uphold the Constitution.
Yeah, she said he better be careful about how he upholds the Constitution. They're talking about affirming that lady judge.
Yeah.
That's exactly. They're threatening him because he's doing his job.
Yeah. It's nutty. I mean, not the KKK. The Democrats are the ones. They were the KKK.
Yes.
Back years ago.
Yes.
And there's still members.
Well, you would have to hard
that
time
Democrat. That
Yeah.
are Democrats. Why would you want to vote Democratic KKK in there?
Well, it's like why would any black person want to vote Democrat when black people actually made the Republican Party? It was made not for them; it was made by them. It was three black gentlemen that made the Republican Party because they didn't want government in everything they were doing. They wanted to be free.
I don't know.
But Harris is the same way. You bring up anything about Harris, to somebody she's Indian, to somebody else she's black. She can't even figure out what color she is because she said different times that she's Indian and other times she's black. There's when I was in California is when she was there as a district attorney, and there was always reports on there about how she was getting in trouble because she was basically hiding evidence that would keep innocent people from getting out of prison.
Yeah.
Because you have to remember, California has a workforce. The inmates are a cheap labor workforce. You don't just go sit in a cell and go out to the yard. You work.
Almost like that movie, Cool Hand Luke.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Very much so like that.
Yeah.
Or actually, you know what a better one? Shawshank Redemption. How
Yeah.
they were getting paid for this labor out
The
there
labor,
and getting cutbacks
yeah.
and everything.
Bring you a pie.
She had an investigative reporter arrested, his home raided. He was arrested and put in jail for going undercover and showing how abortion clinics, do abortions and sell the body parts and stuff like that. She had him arrested. And then right after that is when they made a law where you cannot in California, you cannot videotape your doctor in the least at all, in any way, shape, or form.
Democrats. I'm not following why the black communities. You look at your worst black communities.
It's a Democratic run.
It's Democratic run. Yeah. Exactly.
It's not to paraphrase a very good friend of mine, which is why I'm doing this podcast here. He just doesn't like Orange Man. He doesn't.
Cheeto Man. That's what I've heard him called too.
He doesn't like Orange Man, but he doesn't. But even and when I showed him, I sent him the reports and everything on Biden and Harris. He had no clue on them. He didn't even know those existed.
Well, one of my sons was talking to a lady, and she said, "We got to get Trump out. He's got to go. He's got to go. I don't like him. He's racist."
He only became racist after he became president. Before that, he was having parties with Snoop Dogg. He was having Grammys with West guy. I don't follow that stuff, but he was always with them.
Kenai West or whatever his name is. He and my son, he asked him, "Well, how is he racist?" And the lady was like,
It's because CNN and MSN say that he's racist.
She didn't know why he was racist.
She just heard it on CNN and MSN.
She heard it on the fake news.
Exactly.
The fake news. You can't listen to all your news and think everything. You know, back when I was growing up, I guess it was real news back then. You know, you had the
it was still
3
controlled.
or 4 channels.
It was still controlled, but it was more like I can remember. I know you're talking about like Walter Cronkite.
Well, they reported the news.
Well, that's what it. This is the news, and however you make it feel. Now they don't do that. They make you feel the way they want you to feel. They tell you what they need to tell you.
You know, you can leave little bits and pieces out and make the Democrats look bad or the Republicans look bad. Just by leaving one little small thing. It's like when you see a video on YouTube that a black man has been shot. Well, you only seen part of that video. You didn't watch the whole video. Maybe they've been chasing him for a mile. Maybe he was shooting at him from a car. You didn't see that video. You didn't see that part of the video, but you seen where he pulled over in a shopping center and he gets out and runs and they tackle him, but there's 30 people out there that first thing they do is they grab their phones. Guess what? That's the only video you're watching.
Yeah.
So you don't know the whole story.
Well, it's like I did. I watch 5 channels just to get a rough estimate, and then I investigate myself. I watch MSNBC, Democratic, CNN, Democratic, OAN, definitely Republican, First America, definitely Republican, and then the Newsmax is pretty much in the middle. They kind of go against everybody in little reports. And then I look at what they talk about, and then I investigate myself, and then I decide. That's how you're supposed to do it. Most of these people will only watch one channel of news.
And they see one thing. You know, that 30-second video, and they've made their mind up.
Yep.
Well, you know, I'm sorry, but when that police officer is chasing somebody and for some reason that police officer shoots him because maybe they turned on him and was running at him, and they may not have had a gun, but guess what? That officer's not fighting to keep that guy from shooting him. That cop is fighting to keep that gentleman from grabbing that officer's gun and using it on that officer.
Well, that, and if you look up anything with anything like that, there's a 15-foot rule. If even if you just got a
not anymore. No.
For that, I can guarantee I can get to you in 15 feet. 15 feet. And
yeah, but what I'm saying is the 15 foot. You know, if you've got somebody that's coming at you, and they don't have a gun, but you obviously know that they're on something.
Mm-hmm.
You need to take that threat out. Not to try to kill them, but you're one person. You might have 2 or 3 people coming at you, surrounding you. What do? You have a weapon on you. They don't. You're a police officer. They're not.
I don't care. They're getting shot.
They're going to get shot. What do you? Well, let me shoot him in the leg so he doesn't run after me anymore. No,
Yeah,
you shoot the biggest part on him, so you make sure
trained
you
to aim
hit
for
him.
the center mass.
And sorry if the gentleman dies, but he shouldn't have been attacking the police officer.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the way I look upon it.
nobody that's any kind of shot or anything is going to aim for a small target. They're going to aim center mass, biggest target, aim small, miss small. That's the law.
And when Harrison Biden gets in office, kiss your liberties goodbye. I've been saying
Promise you
it.
that one.
Your guns, kiss them goodbye.
Oh, Biden already has the one guy. I forget his name, but he was coming for your AR-15s and stuff. He's already going to be in charge of that. He's already on that group. AOC's in that group. Who's the old guy? I don't want to say his name. I can't think of it. He ran for president a couple times the last couple of years, but he's on that. The socialist dude. I mean, everybody on there is either Bernie Sanders. Either everybody on Biden's team is either socialist or Marxist. But yet the Democrats think they're going to control it. Yeah, that's not going to work out well.
Well, maybe that's why a lot of Democrats want the Democrats in office. You know, I'm saying Democratic people.
Mm-hmm.
They want the Democrats in office, so they do take your gun.
But it's not really
So
the
it's
Democrats.
free reign on attacking other people that they don't have guns.
Oh, yeah.
It's like gun-free zones at schools.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
That's a very, very bad idea.
If you put a sign out that says gun-free zone, the first thing a criminal will think is, that's where you want to go.
There's a target.
And I promise you, like in a movie theater where it says gun-free zone, you can't carry guns, charge me later, but I'm carrying mine.
I don't go into them places. I will not go into them. If they have a sign a restaurant has a sign in their gun-free zone, kiss my business goodbye.
Even if I have to, I'm taking my gun. I don't care.
I don't go in there.
I live by the mantra, it's better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
I don't know, that saying anymore is pretty bad because, you're white, you shoot somebody,
Oh, you're automatically guilty.
you're guilty.
Yeah.
You're
And
guilty.
You're guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah, it's not.
And even after you're proven innocent, you're still guilty.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's all basically, like I said, with the party itself, even getting away from the guns and stuff, people don't know what they're voting for. They don't know anything behind the history of any of these candidates. All they know is they're not Orange Man. That's it. That's all they care about.
Yeah.
They don't know anything about it.
It's
I mean, you have a lady that's now VP to a man that she says, what was it? She didn't think he was a racist. She said that, but she did believe that he did those things to those women.
yeah.
So basically, when you were running against him in the polls, he was a bad person because he did that rape. But now that you're the VP, rape's okay.
Yeah.
Of course, then again, she sat there and congratulated and was proud of that guy that committed the rape that got shot in the back for raping that girl.
Yeah.
So I ain't got much use for Kamala Harris either, whether she's black or Indian.
Well, you got anything else?
No, that was it. I just made that for a friend.
Nice, good rant.
Yeah.
That was a good rant.
Try to teach people.
Yeah.
Education.
Don't listen to every news station out there. Most of them are fake news. Do your homework. I'm Doug.
I'm Chris.
You like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to comment on something, write it in the comments. We will address them. And subscribe. We need subscriptions. We'll talk to you later. Bye.